Joe,
Yo, Dream, what's up, Playboy?
what's up, baby?
How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing pretty good, man. How you doing, man?
I'm great, man. I'm great. I got family with me, man. I just been home, staying safe. And in this coronavirus, it's like everybody I know that really listened and really stayed home, they never got sick. And then whoever played around, um,
Yep,
they got sick. You know what I'm saying?
yep, yep. You right.
You
You
know,
right,
and
bro.
uh this is a serious time. It's a scary time. What you been doing with your time on quarantine?
Oh man. Well, I'm in school. I'm back in school right now. So I've been doing my classes every day over at Savannah College of Art and Design. Um, and of course, I released the album last week. And I'm still working. I still record myself. So it's just been It's been
Yo,
it's been good over here. All the kids over here, we chilling, man. They, in the pool, out the pool, making sure ain't nobody going nowhere. Making me a little espresso right now so I can wake the fuck up.
yeah, me too. I got me a
But yeah,
handle. I
man.
ain't even gonna lie to you. I guess that's some grown man shit. I got me some black coffee, appetite suppressant. You
Hey,
know what I'm saying?
I just made espresso right now. There you go. That's what I'm talking. See what I'm saying?
The guard trying to step up. Sex Tape 4, new album in the streets.
New album in the
What
street,
was it
sex tape 4.
inspired by? Sex
It's
Tape
inspired
4.
by it's inspired by being at home.
Baby making, so
If
you
you know
saying
if you know what I
coronavirus babies.
if you know what I mean, yeah. If you know what I mean, you at the house, man. I thought about not even putting it out, Joe, and then I was like, you know what? I got to give him a reason to stay in.
Oh
So
man, so you went there with this joint.
I went there. I went
Man, let me
there.
tell you something. Dream, I've always been a huge Swiss Beats just said the album is fire.
Oh man,
Um, I've
thanks,
always
Swiss.
been and let me shout out the sponsor, Fan Mio, FANMIO at Instagram. You can talk to your favorite celebrities, athletes, ball players, you name it. One-on-one
We up in
interactions
here.
for Fan Mio. Yeah, we got to salute the sponsors, but Dream, I've always been a fan of yours. And
Same here, man.
for
Likewise,
the,
you know that.
I know that for the most part, uh your pen is a serious, it's a lethal weapon. What would you call your top 5 songs you ever wrote and artists you wrote it for?
Oh man, my top 5 would be Umbrella, definitely, because that was like my coming out party. Um, I would have to say, not more so from a lyrical standpoint, but what it meant. Shawty is a 10, my first single.
Shorty is a 10. Shorty
Yep.
is
Fancy, which was on Love versus Money on my second album. Um, Single Ladies.
all
And,
my single ladies. All my single ladies. So let's go. So far you got Umbrella, Rihanna,
mm-hmm.
Beyonce, all my single ladies.
Yes.
And you know, it says a lot. I was talking to Timbo the King earlier. He's my brother. I talk to him every day. And I told him I was gonna talk to you. And I was like, yo, I think I'm gonna ask him. And I said, yo, Timbo, man. I said, how do you talk to a man that the queen keeps tapping, his shoulder to make like, Beyonce the closest thing to Michael Jackson, may he rest in peace,
Period.
in physical form. Like,
Yeah.
it's the truth. I don't care what
Especially that,
nobody says.
especially that performance, man. When you go to that,
On the joint Coachella,
oh,
listen, your Dream. So the queen taps you on your shoulder on a regular basis. How do you how do you even feel with, does she call you up and say, Dream, it's time?
hey Joe, it go just like that, my nigga. It go just like that. It's like, yeah, I think it's time to do something.
Oh
So
God.
and my job is to make sure I push it And when she says that ain't it, go back. That ain't it, go back until we get it right.
She know what she want.
Yeah, she knows exactly what she wants. Usually it's me, man. It's just a blessing, because I know it's me battling all of the writers in the world. You know,
Oh yeah,
because
people don't understand that. People take their jobs for granted. They don't
yeah.
realize that everybody's trying to take your slot.
Oh, everybody's trying to get on. That's who you want to be on. You want to be on B. You want to be on Re, especially in those places like those. That's where you want to be. I know it. I see
That's
it
life
coming in.
changing situations, huh, Dream?
Period. Change your life overnight. It's a lot of. I'm sure that everybody's grateful that they get on. Like I don't know, I can't explain how deep for them, but for me, every time it's like the first time. Like I never take a song for granted, whether it's the biggest hit or not. Like I don't take a song for granted, man.
I mean, let me tell you something, man. I've always studied you. Um, I even like the songs you do with Pusha T.
Yes, my
Like,
man.
yo, you and Pusha T is a lethal chemistry.
Oh man, me and him got so many joints in the vault, man. Oh, oh
I
man.
saw, I saw, obviously I saw your battle on Versus.
Oh, you saw that too?
Of course, I was looking at that. You know, that was must see TV, bro. But I can't lie to you, I couldn't enjoy it. I had to turn off because I couldn't take this guy licking his lips.
No,
Nah,
no one should do that.
nah, come on, B. I love Sean Garrett. He's one of the greatest of all times. I actually know him and say what's up, and I just can't believe he was there licking his lips and doing all this shit. Um, I couldn't take it. Like that's actually um that's the only battle I couldn't watch.
Oh no! Don't tell me that you hurt my heart.
Nah, yo,
But
Switzer
we
said he
set it up
told you
though.
gotta stop. I
But
can't stop.
we set it
Anybody
up
saw
though.
that shit. I don't even know how you kept going. I would
Hey
have
man,
had to been like, yo, you know what, my man?
I had to
I know
hold
it's
it.
cool.
I had to hold it. I was just trying to. Hey, I tell you what, Sean was must see TV over everybody else.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. I think that Teddy Riley, baby, you know that first I think he was Tyson and he bit Holyfield's ear. We just got the we just got the championship fight in 2 days. We got it back. Nah,
Yeah. No, you
nah.
right.
Teddy Riley was acting a fool, but in a different way.
Yes.
Sean
Yeah.
Garrett,
Shout out to Teddy, man. But
and
yeah.
I was trying because he's one of the greatest of all time. You one of the greatest of all time, and I just couldn't take it. I was watching the shit, and I was like, yo, this is too much. Like, and you know what's crazy? When people don't have real friends to tell them, like, yo, you gotta chill, B. Like
Oh
for
man.
real.
Oh
Like
man. Yeah.
somebody
Well,
had to tell Teddy Riley that first battle, like, yo, the shit is an echo. Stop. You got too much shit going on.
oh man,
Get to
you
the
know,
laptop and the phone.
we always hitting everybody over there like, yo, come on, just look at the phone, bro.
Unbelievable. And so last night I had the big guests. No one comes off like P. Diddy.
Yes.
And so you on the Fat Joe show, you got your work cut out because I went toe to toe with Diddy for like 60 minutes and he talked Biggie stories, wife stories, all. But Diddy said yesterday for the first time that he's in conversation with Dr. Dre
Right.
for the versus battle.
Yes.
Who do you got in that battle?
Man, you know what I got? Popcorn.
I like that. I like that answer right there. You got popcorn,
Yes.
huh?
Yes. That's
I
what
ain't
I
gonna
got.
lie to you. So far, I haven't lost in a prediction.
Oh
I
yeah.
have not to. Yeah, I have not lost in a
So who you
prediction.
taking in? So who you taking?
It's a big problem. It's a big problem because I got too much going on. So like I did the math,
Okay.
and so Dr. Dre got all that 50 Cent catalog,
Oh yeah.
all that Snoop Dogg catalog,
That
all that
Eminem,
Eminem catalog,
NWA,
NWA,
Pop.
Mary J. Blige. Let's get it drunk and funk and on it. It's like, and then you got Diddy coming with everything from Jodeci to Mary to Biggie
To
to Mace
himself.
to
Mace, yes. Like,
anything, any like he got Missy. He got Missy records. He got,
yeah, he got stuff that you don't even, and it's stuff like that people forget. And I use songs for examples like, can't you see what you do to me? I'm like, y'all miss total. I was like, y'all don't even understand.
Yeah, 112, but and then when I think of him, I think of
Oh yes.
that Tina Thompson.
Oh.
That Tina Thompson with Missy was like higgy out, higgy.
Man, come on, man.
Yo.
Like I said, I got popcorn. I ain't picking
Yeah,
nothing. I feel like I'm
can't.
going to a concert.
Yeah, I think this one will really be a celebration because it just got to the point. Same thing happened with Babyface and Teddy Riley, and I ain't gonna lie, I picked Babyface, and because he's one of my top 5 artists of all time. I got Luther,
Okay.
Michael Jackson, then I got either Sade or Babyface right there. So either Babyface and then Sade or Sade Babyface.
Right.
And then my 5th one, I'm gonna think about that one because that's a hard one. But those are my. I think maybe El DeBarge. I think El DeBarge.
Oh. Oh man.
Oh no, hold up. I take that back. Stephanie Mills right there.
No, you did. You did not just say Stephanie Mills.
I said Stephanie Mills. I got 2 ladies in my top 5, and I just think nobody could ever sing better than Luther Vandross. If I could go 6, Big Bang, ATL on the check-in. If I could go 6, it'd be El DeBarge. But Stephanie Mills, she just means too much to me.
See, I got like Otis, Prince, Sam Cooke. I would have to say, because we're still in the time of, so my top 5, like it's back there in that place. Like I would have to extend it to top 10 when I start talking about Ree and B.
Top 10 is much easier than top 5.
It is, but it just gives you because your time periods, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't no spring chickens out here, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't see a lot.
Yeah, but you talking about Sam Cooke. You talking about Rakim and Kane to be epic, but you talking about Sam Cooke and what you was listening. Your grandmother was playing this music.
It sits on my piano.
Oh God.
It sits here. So, like for real.
And that's what me and my wife, man, we play that. My wife got a mean playlist. And we play that in front of my daughter all the time. Her favorite in the world is Travis Scott. But we be trying to show her the old music so she could really have like the discography, so she could know everything. She could rock with Travis Scott. She could rock with all the young boys, but she got to know where it all came from.
I think my other 2 would be like literally Anita Baker and and Gladys Knight
for sure.
Gladys Knight, Anita Baker.
Yeah, I got Anita Baker in my top 10 for sure. I go DeBarge 6, 7 Anita Baker. We almost there.
My six is start with oh, that's so hard. Oh, Stay right outside that 5, and it ain't even right. It's not right for nobody.
You ever feel stupid when you listen to somebody like D Nice DJ and he plays an ill record that you never heard
That you never
before?
heard?
You're like, how the
Absolutely.
fuck I don't know this song?
Absolutely.
Yo, I feel like I know everything about music, and when the DJ plays some shit I never heard,
The
I'm
worst
like,
thing is when he plays something from somebody that you love to death, and you like, what? What's
yeah,
that?
that boy dead ass plays some Luther records that I ain't know. That I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Freeway
Yeah.
Ricky Ross. And I was like, yo, as far as rappers, do you have a top 5?
Say again?
Rappers, do you have a top 5?
Top 5: Biggie, Pop, Rakim, Jay's still going. I don't put anybody who's still going in my top. I don't do it. Like, you got to stop. And so he's probably going to end up number 1 because he just doesn't stop. Like, it just keeps going. And I'm not saying that because that's my guy.
He is number 1.
So, yeah. And so I got Rakim, Pop, Biggie. I think my number 4 is Andre 3 Stacks. Yes, ATL baby. That's one of those ones you said, I love his aura and where he is and where he always is. So you don't ask him to do more, but man, if he did,
I think he leaves us waiting for him to come back every time, and he'll poke his head out on the remix.
Yeah, and it's poignant
for another 4 years.
Yeah, man, it's like, and it's like a sniper when he step in. When he step in, it's like he hit you, then he get out, and then he goes somewhere. He plays.
You know what's so crazy? Like 3-4 years ago, I was with my daughter in like Disneyland. It was like 100 degrees. And you know when you walk into Disneyland, it's Disneyland. You know, a bunch of white people.
Oh, trust me, yes, I love Disneyland.
And out of nowhere, I'm walking, and somebody walked right in front of me. And I look, it's Andre 3000. Like, he got his pants rolled up, and he's just walking through. And I ain't see no kids with him. I'm like, damn, 3 Stacks just want to come to Disneyland and enjoy the day?
That's amazing.
Man, yo, 3 Stacks, man. He a legend. Shout out my brother Cool and Dre, my brother Dre. That's his favorite. Andre 3000, man. He fought. We had many fights in the studio. Who's the top 5? Who's the greatest of all time? And he was fighting for them boys over there.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, man. He loved 3 Stacks. You know, I think definitely the South. I was there when they won that award at the Source Awards.
Oh yeah? Oh man, that's crazy, man. What did that feel like?
So it was me. I say row 4 was me. The Source Awards with Suge Knight was like, you don't want nobody dancing.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And Snoop Dogg was like, yo, you ain't got no love for Snoop Dogg, that shit. So when Outkast won the awards for the best artist of the year, something like, it was the biggest award. It was me on row 4, Nas was on row 3, and like they were sitting right in front of us. And I seen them jump up, and I seen them slapping high fives. And
wow.
And New York didn't really know, what kind of work they was putting in. So they was looking around like, that was the age of Biggie, Wu-Tang Clan, early Nas, So everybody was looking confused. But, I was happy for them because I seen how happy, how much work they put in and how they deserved
Oh man,
it.
shout out to the Dungeon family, man, for that, man. It's crazy because, man, I was definitely remember rooting for them in the city, and that's kind of how Atlanta is built. And me and Dre, I think it was my 11th grade year, I had to go to night school to make up a class at Washington, and me and him was in the same. We was in the same night school that year, and we already kind of knew because everybody in Atlanta know everybody. So we kind of knew what was going on with them, man. But to be in that space and then watch this individual, man, was completely inspiring just to watch them. And from the even what JD was doing with Criss Cross at the time,
Yeah,
early 90s.
you know who was popping? Them damn, what's them dudes? I think who let the dogs out?
Oh, dang, what's the name of the
Yo,
group?
when I tell you they went crazy for Outkast. When Outkast won that award, they was at the Source Awards. They was jumping up and down the aisle. You know,
Man,
I
that's what
think
I'm
that was
talking
in
about,
Miami
man.
or Atlanta. The Who Let the Dogs Out? Like, yo, I don't know if that was I think they was I-95 something. Their group was something else. But
That actually sounds about right. Cause at first I thought you was talking about the group. Man, there was so many groups here that was underground, man, that nobody got to see, and I wish they did because you did know about Freaknik. So what was happening under Freaknik was that's the hip hop culture was being built under that. So it was the strip clubs, strippers need music. So it was going to happen one way or another. I think once we figured out the business of the music business when LA brought LaFace here, we figured out the business. At first, man, it was
95 South. I think there was the 95
95
South
South.
boy.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
Them boys was going crazy, man.
Yes.
But let me tell you about Atlanta. Atlanta's always been beautiful to me. I always believed that one day I'm gonna end up like probably I might die in Atlanta. Like, I might go retire in Atlanta, right? Because I grew up in New York. I live in Miami, but I just love Atlanta whenever I go over there. And one thing I've always been jealous of Atlanta is of you guys' unity.
Yeah.
And I've watched interviews from guys in Atlanta. They be like, "Yo, we just show up the drama studio and we jump on a joint together right then and there, and it's a hit." And I think that's where New York City fumbled the ball at when we had supremacy of the hip hop game, because everybody started going against each other. Everybody started having egos. Everybody thought they had more money than another. Everybody got clicked up. Atlanta, you guys stick together, man. Or at least that's what it seems like.
No, that was what it was because, like, truthfully, we wasn't spread out enough everything was just a community, man. Like it was, I remember being, man, 18, man, this was like carjacking became a thing. And it was we was like, what the hell is this? Like, where did this come from? And it was like, well, that came from this coast and this came from this. And that's not some shit that we did. It's like carjacking. Like, nigga need to go to work. Like, ain't nobody jacking and taking that because everybody knew everybody. So even if it was somebody new in the city, it's like, cool, come to the city, do your thing. You can get your money. You ain't gonna be pressed. Ain't nobody gonna press you about nothing. Like, do your thing. But it was those times where that disruption came and then kind of threw balance off just for a second. But the old heads still lived. So they were able to clean, like, they'd come out and just clean it up. Like, that ain't how we, like, you take something from somebody know you. That's somebody's cousin that knows somebody's cousin. They can see you in the car and say, hey, you need to take that Delta 88 Oldsmobile back to where you got it from ASAP. And that's
Yo,
how it was here.
let me tell you something. That's the first place I met Tupac in the ATL. It was me, Wu-Tang, all of us. We was at
Oh yeah, he was down here early 90s. Pac was, yeah.
yeah, we was out there and they had a seminar. I forget the name. I think Peter Thomas and them was throwing it. And we was out in front of the hotel and we was like not battle rapping, but we was, yo boo, get at me, boo. And we was out there like ciphering, rapping, and the dude showed up. He had a red bandana with 2 guns in his hand. So we stand up there, he come up next to me, he like, yo, what up, crack? And I'm like looking, I don't know who it is. I'm like, Method Man looking at him, we all looking at him, and then he lowered his thing. He was like, yo, it's Tupac. I was like, yo, that's the first time I ever met Tupac in Atlanta.
Wow.
With 2 guns in his hand and a red bandana over his shit. Like,
wow.
Man, and but I
what
always
was
knew,
y'all? Where were you guys at?
no, we was in front of a hotel over there, whatever hotel
Okay.
was out there. And then we was over there for a rap seminar. They used to throw like rap conferences over there where all the DJs come through. Jack the Ripper.
Oh yeah,
And
Jack
we
the
was
Ripper.
all,
Yeah, no, definitely.
So we used
Definitely.
to we was out there, and that's how everybody was getting on. That's how hip hop. We was coming to Atlanta, and then it was all about, and it's still all about the strip clubs out there, right?
Oh, period. You know, ain't nothing that makes you just settle down and looking at something lovely. Just calm. Like it's like calm down, man. We ain't trying to do
Yo,
all of
I
that.
mean, a dream. Do you want me to address the complex behind you, the house? Yeah,
Say
yeah,
again.
dream. And did you come outside for great Wi-Fi, or you want to
Oh,
show us the John
oh
Gotti
no, no,
estate?
no, no. Hey
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
I do
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah. No, no, no. Go the other way, yo, James.
I'm just,
That's
I'm
it.
just pacing, man. I'm
You
walking
looking
that
like
pace.
you looking like Cosby before the controversy, man.
Oh my
Let's see
goodness,
that
God.
shit over there, man. You looking like the Huxtable before controversy. God damn.
No, I swear, man, on my mom. That was me. I pace a lot, Joe, when I'm on the phone, and so I
Oh,
come in the courtyard and I walk around on the phone like this. I literally do this, like, and then I get called out for it, like literally all the time.
yo, James, let me tell you something, man. You're a beautiful person, man. I remember we was at where we was at. We was at in Atlanta at an award show, and you just came into my ear. You was like, "Yo, crack." Then I think Dawn. You was like, "Yo, Dawn, it's time we work together." And
Yep,
then we got together, me, you, and Remy, and we worked
yep.
together. It was always an honor for me to work with you, man. I've always been a huge fan, and one thing about you, you play it low. Like you're not a bragging type. Like you work on a lot of big shit, and you like part because like I remember um there was some Timbo had played me a record with Justin Timberlake with something with this, and you was in there somewhere, and he was like, "Yeah, me, the Dream," and this, and it just was like, "Yo, the Dream be involved with shit, and you don't know he's involved with shit, but he put his 2 cents in that motherfucker."
Oh yeah, I gotta put a two. I gotta put a 2 to 10 cents in on it, Joe.
Yo, man, that shit crazy, man. Listen, let me tell you something. The album is called Sex Tape. You going back to school? Why are you going back to school?
I'm taking on luxury fashion right now, so everybody's been around. It's like what you just said. Like it's a lot of things I do. Like I just don't really mention it. And when you see, especially friends of yours succeed in a certain type of way in something that you feel like you all are kind of involved in and like love the same, it was just one of those things. I was like, well, let me go and get this bachelor's real quick, you know. So
Let
that's
me
that's what I'm
before I
doing.
let you go, Dream. What's your real affiliation with Jay-Z? Because I feel like you in the real family when it comes to Rock Nation and Jay-Z.
Oh man, I don't even know how to say it, man. I remember when we first started, when I first met Jay. It was I wrote Umbrella, and I remember they were saying Jay was going to get on the record, and so me and Jay had not met ever, you know, and so cut to I started working with Rihanna on the rest of that project, Good Girl Gone Bad, and eventually, of course, I would catch up to Jay, and I went up to New York, and he changed. There was a rap before the Umbrella rap that's there now. He had did another rap before that, something that you didn't know. So the rap got changed to that one, and I remember him asking me, and this is how I knew, like this is a dope nigga right here. This nigga's on top of the world. This Jay, he comes out, and after he cuts it, he said, "What you think about that one?" I was like, "See now that shit right there," and then immediately you know why certain people are great, and you know why certain people just don't make it. Like he doesn't. I can call him right now to talk about whatever. Like we crack on each other like all the time. And it's not like we skipping down the block. I can't go and rewrite time like we hung out in '92. The only thing I can say about our relationship is that it's past solid, you know, and we've been through like a lot of great moments. Like it's never been no friction. Ain't never been nothing but love. My word has always been my word, and I think it's just people respect the same things about people, you know, and I'm fortunate to have all of those guys in my life. Reed, J B, Jay Brown
Listen,
over there, Ty Ty, the whole
Jay
clique. Shaka Pilgrim is my girl. Like that's my boo.
DJ Khaled just asked me to ask you about the time in Def Jam a meeting you and him had at Def Jam. Do you recall that?
Uh-oh. Probably. It
I
was
mean,
probably more than
he
one
told me to
though.
ask you about it, to talk about it.
I need him to put more context to it, because I'll be done said,
Hey, yo,
Rock
Khaled, what you
Butler.
talking about, man? If you're going to ask a question,
Khaled, yeah, tell me
tell
what
me
you
what
talking
you want
about,
to talk
Khaled.
about, Khaled. Text the question.
Yeah, I know meetings. Which meeting?
What meeting?
Like what meeting? But no, like literally, I'm sure he gonna tell us exactly what he's talking about.
Oh,
But
yeah, he going.
yeah, I'm waiting. He typing up over there. But no, definitely, like, so it ain't been nothing but love, like, for everybody, and it's just one of those things, man. You can't count who you're gonna know when you get ready to leave Earth, in the middle of your life, in the beginning of it, But it's certain people you just take and you attach yourself to them as they attach themselves to you, and you just give them the same type of love they're giving you back, and you take that to the grave. So
Yeah.
our shit, I want to say, from my standpoint, and anybody that really knows me, not internet know me, or not listening to my rec, but know me, you ask me for something, like, word is bond, like, it is what it is. And it may be a time I miss something, but it's not on purpose. You knew that the
Okay,
intention, my
Khaled
intention is
said,
always good.
I was saying Dream was a great executive. Always show me love in meetings. I'm just saying he was a great executive.
Oh man, this was just crazy, because at the time Khaled was with Ross real thick at that time, and I remember standing on the desk saying they was looking for a president or somebody to run Def Jam, and I was like, man, y'all need to let Ross run it. And he's like, what you mean? I was like, y'all need to give it to Ross. Like, Jay went to do his thing, and I'm like, yo, give it to him. Let him do it, and cultivate the vision of what that is. Because I knew Ross loves I know he loves a certain thing about our culture, and how it looks, and how it's gonna feel. It ain't gonna be no bullshit. So I felt like at that time, not even me, they didn't give a fuck about the records I written or whatever it was. I knew that Ross and Khaled at that point were unstoppable, and I was trying to get Ross in that seat. And people know that's probably on here listening and knowing that I got in those meetings to say that about people. And so, and also, like Jordan, in some meetings where people just didn't like hearing me say the shit got to be great, and I can't do nothing about that. So
No,
we want it great.
I know exactly what you're saying. Yo, Dream, man, thank you for stopping by. This is the Fat Joe Show, aka the Joprah. Diddy called
The
me Joprah,
Joprah.
and
Hey
I'm
man, I need a
keeping that.
hoodie. I need a
I
hoodie
went
with
from
that on it.
Fat Joe to Gangster to Krill's Mania to Joey Crack to now I'm Joprah
Hey man,
himself.
we got to go to TV with that one. Joprah.
Oh no, stay tuned. Stay tuned. One love,
Thank you for
Dream. Thanks
having
for
me, Joe.
stopping by.
Thank you for having me, Joe.
Love you,
Love
brother.
y'all.
Be good.
Peace.